Now I'm showing you how I wind wool so that you get a center pull. And the advantage to a center pull is that your ball is not running all over the floor or twisting around in a bowl or whatever. So I just wind it around these two fingers first, like this. And then I do a crisscross motion. So I wind it so it's crossing over like that. Then I wind it in the opposite direction, crisscross. And the idea is to get a nice, good, sort of firm foundation here, because at some point I'm going to lift up my fingers and change the wind. So I think I've got enough on there now. So I take it off and I just put my thumb up in there. Now always remember to keep this tail handy, because it's it's the part you're going to pull from when you actually start your knitting. And then you just start winding over top. You see how that goes? And I just move it around a bit, wind, move it around, wind, move it around. And as wool wants to do, it wants to knot up. Which is another good reason why you'd want to have a center pull with your wool, so that you're not dealing with the knots. Occasionally you might get one, yes. This one's being a bit stubborn. Okay, we've dealt with the knot. Here we are, winding it around. I just give it a turn, give it a few winds around, bit of a turn. Starts off pretty small. It's like Tom Thumb stuck in his thumb and he pulled out a plum. Anybody know that nursery rhyme? And eventually that's what it looks like. I should finish this up. It's just a small skein, and I'll show it to you when I'm done. Now I'm done, and when I reach the end, I take that end piece and I just tuck it in to some of the under threads here, so that it doesn't get tied up in my center pull. And then we knit. Now the reason this is so small, let me show you my face here. And I got to take off my reading glasses because they reflect lights. The reason this is so small is because I actually started knitting a shawl and I changed my mind and I pulled it all out. So I've got several skeins of wool that I have pulled out, and then when you do that it's very wrinkly, so you have to wet it down. I just run it under a hot water tap, let it soak into the wool, then I wind it up into a skein again, the long threads, and I hang it up to dry, and then I wind up my balls again. I am actually going to use this to knit a sweater using a drops pattern, which I cannot remember of name of right now, but that will be in an upcoming video. So cheers. Oh, let me know if you wind a wool and if you find it useful for you. Bye.